to the point where I was struggling to find it as I would scroll through my online on my notes. I called it this, but I didn't change the notes on the file. So this is about the praxis of prayer. The praxis of prayer. We're looking this morning, we'll be in Matthew chapter 6. We're going to spend a little bit of time. We're not going to go super in depth, but we're going to spend a little bit of time looking at what we typically call the Lord's Prayer. So, like I said, this is the fourth week of this series. And so this morning I want to begin to put together some of the things that we've talked about over the last few weeks. And look at and begin to think about how do we do this thing called prayer. And as I think about the praxis of prayer, there are three kind of steps that come to mind. Preparation, posture, and then the actual practice of prayer. Preparation, getting ready to talk to God. Posture, putting ourselves into the proper place to talk to God. And the practice of it, the act of actually then coming before the Lord in a proper manner in order to commune with Him. So this morning, like I said, we're going to be looking at the Lord's Prayer in Matthew 6. As I said last week, there's going to be other, you've got that blank sheet on the back of your bulletin. There's going to be other verses, other passages I'm going to mention just in passing. Jot them down, go back, read over them later. But we won't be spending too long on most of those. But by now, I hope you've found Matthew chapter 6. Will you stand with me as we read? We're going to begin in verse